Good afternoon and welcome to WPHS Live. I'm Daniel Carnevale and alongside me is Cooper Smith. We are bringing you live action in boys Division I baseball from Bob Crudup Memorial Field in Portsmouth. Today we have a match between SK and Portsmouth. SK is 10-3 to start the year and Portsmouth is 9-3, so both teams off to a good start and we will be expecting more high-level baseball today.
I'm ready for this one. Feeling good about this one. Should be a good one. Should be an exciting game. SK won the last one, and this one should be a little different without what's his name, the pitcher for South
Broody.
Kingstown. Broody threw 17, 18 strikeouts last game.
Yep.
So it should be a little time for Portsmouth to hopefully get something going with a little more hitting than last game.
2-1 win for South Kingstown earlier this week. So they take the first match of the series, and Portsmouth looking to get it back. As you said, Broody threw a complete game, only 2 hits allowed, 17 strikeouts. Extremely impressive MLB prospect playing here at the field today. He is not pitching, but he will hit third for SK. And pitching for Portsmouth is John Mass, who we know has had a great year already. Picked up his first loss last week, first loss of the season for him. But it came against an undefeated North Kingstown team who has just been extremely dominant to start the year. And we expect more great stuff from him today. As Connor Kelly steps into the batter box here for the first at-bat for South Kingstown, end of the game.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, last game they had 17 strikeouts from their pitcher, and today we have John Mass, so back-to-back games with 2 strong pitchers. Maybe eventually see them go against each other, which would be a very intriguing matchup between the two of them.
Yeah, both of them already committed to D1 colleges next year for baseball, which is extremely impressive.
Exactly.
As strike one is called. And Kelly swings on the next pitch. It's picked up by Cord at third base. Throws it over to first, and that's the first out of the game. That's Owen Malone over there at first base.
Good start for Portsmouth. Owen Malone gets the early out there at first, and Owen will be hopefully playing at MIT next year.
Yeah, yep. Also another Division I baseball commit, so both teams really stacked. And like as I said before, great start for both of them to the year, and should be a great game.
A lot of talent on both sides.
And now Brandon Westerfield steps into the box. He takes the first strike of the at-bat. Westerfield will be playing shortstop for South Kingstown today. As Mass deals, second pitch is in there for strike 2. Quick 0-2 count.
Good pitch there for Mass.
Mass waits. Third pitch of the at-bat. Swung on. Chopper to the mound. Mass collects and throws it over to first base. 2 down quick for Portsmouth. And now steps in is Ben Broody, who is DHing today. He won't play in the field. In the game earlier this week, he definitely drew a lot of attention from some MLB scouts. I happened to see a picture from the game at South Kingstown, and there was a section of stands filled with MLB scouts just to watch him pitch.
They all had their radars out as he clocked upwards of 97, I believe, which is just unbelievable, and it's pretty impressive that a few of the guys on Portsmouth got a hit off him, considering he struck out 17 in that game.
1-1 count here for John Mass. Looks like great command so far from John Mass, getting ahead in each count. That pitch way outside. Broody, a great pitcher, but also a pretty talented hitter. So he's batting .423 this year, which is extremely impressive. As he swings, that one's going to go foul. Right field line.
So he's a little bit of a Shohei Ohtani for South Kingstown is what you're telling me.
You could say that. He's very similar. Big, tall kid. Great pitcher, obviously, and 423 batting average says all you need to know about him from the plate. 1-2 pitch from Mass. And that is called strike 3. Broody looks at strike 3. So a quick first inning from Mass. And he looks like he has great control so far. And now Linley will take the mound for SK. And quick inning from Mass, 1-2-3. What did you see out there from him?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him in a couple of his games, and he kind of comes out, he tries things. He looks like he tries to see what the hitters are going to go for, and he just looked calm, he looked ready, and he looked very in control of himself and of the ball out there.
Yeah, definitely. 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Great start for him. Okay.
We're back for the second inning, and you can catch us at WPHS Live either on YouTube or now Twitter, as we are live on Twitter today.
Cool little behind the plate cam on Twitter, so if you want to check that out, go over there. Like you said, WPHS Live. Now in the field for SK, Kelly leading off. He's in center field. Then you have Westerfield as shortstop. Ben Broody is the DH, so he will not be out there. Pat Rule is at second base. Colin Massour is behind the plate. Graham LaPlante is in left field. Jonah Moniz is in right field. And Ryan O'Rourke is at first base, with Linley pitching for SK today. Steps into the box is Caleb Banks, the right fielder. Quick right-handed hitter. He's got a lot of speed on the base paths. Also got a good eye. He's drawn a lot of walks this year for Portsmouth. First pitch is fouled off behind the plate by Caleb Banks. Second pitch, called strike 2. That one looked like it might have been outside a little bit, nonetheless.
I think in the last game we had with him, he hit a triple in the deep center field.
Yeah, definitely a lot of speed, as the 0-2 pitch is outside from Linley. Check swing is called a strike, so Caleb Banks with a strikeout in his first at-bat of the day. And pretty good pitching from Linley out there, as now steps into the batter's box is the pitcher John Mass. Bats lefty, throws righty.
Does it all.
Yeah. Swings at the first pitch. Couldn't catch up to that one.
Swung on that one for the hitting record on that one.
Yeah.
He swung hard through
He was
that
trying to
one.
reach that 450 out there in center field. Second pitch, popped up. Left fielder coming in and makes the catch. Pop out to left field for John Mass. And that is 2 outs early for the Patriots. Not much fight from either batter so far. And now first baseman Owen Malone steps into the box. He's batting great this year. First pitch from Linley, swung on and missed. Beautiful breaking ball from Linley there.
That one had a lot of dip on that one. Owen Malone just swung on and kind of looked like he instantly knew he wasn't getting that one.
Yeah. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch from Lineley. Swung on. Looks like he got a piece of it, but it fouled into the mitt. Nonetheless, it is 1-2 count here for Owen Malone. So Lineley doing a great job of getting ahead in his counts, just like John Mass did. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Tipped into the mitt again. And that is 2 strikeouts in the first inning for Lineley, as Owen Malone couldn't catch up to the fastball again.
So far, good pitching from both guys, Lineley and Mass. And I mean, we talked a lot about Broody, but that was a really good first inning. We'll see what happens now for John Mass in the second.
Leading off in the second inning is Pat Rule. We're back for the second inning. Now steps into the batter's box is Pat Rule, second baseman, number 14. John Mass ready for his second inning of work. Quick 1-2-3 for both pitchers. Could be in for a little bit of a pitcher's duel today. Not sure, but we will see.
Should be a good one. I mean, starts off with a strike in this inning, so we'll see what happens now.
Good first pitch from John Mass. The 0-1 pitch. Good swing from Rule. Drilled into left field. Gavin Bishop reining back, and he makes the catch. Nice catch from Gavin Bishop there, but a good swing from Rule. He got all of that ball. Just carried it into left field, but Bishop was there to make the catch. And it's one down for SK.
Big play from Bishop there. Is if he doesn't make that play, that's probably at least 2 bases on that one.
Definitely. Good catch there from Bishop. Tough. Might have lost it in the sun, but it's a good catch. And now steps in Gavin Rodman, the third baseman. Swings at the first pitch. Grounded to David Spiegel. Throws it over to first base, and there's 2 down.
Good double play there.
Not a double play.
Oh, I cannot see.
It was a ground out.
I looked like Owen Malone had all the energy to go to the second.
Nope. There was nobody on base, so just a ground out for Gavin Rodman.
I'm in a little bit of a corner right now. Can't see the whole thing, just kind of assumed.
Strike 1 from John Mass. The batter's box now is the catcher Colin Messour. First at bat of the day today in the second inning. Breaking ball from Mass is outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch from John Mass. Outside again, 2-1. Good eye so far from Messour. That one is low. So a 3-1 count here. This is the batter's count. We'll see if he takes all the way or finds a pitch to swing at. 3-1 pitch. Fouled off by Messour. Full count now for Mass. John Mass ready with the full count pitch. Went with the breaking ball there, and it's high. And Colin Masur draws the first walk and the first base runner of the game so far.
Now up for the Rebels, the left fielder, number 2, Graham LaPlante.
So now Graham LaPlante steps in for SK. Big right-hander with a man on first. Looking to keep this inning going. Maybe a little 2-out rally for SK.
Look for John Mass to get a little bit more control. Started off the first inning strong. I mean, 3-2 count. Went for it a little bit with the breaking ball. Just a little high on that one.
Went with the heat there. Just misses high. It's 1-0. Good second pitch. That is just foul down the right field line. That would have been dangerous there for Portsmouth. Likely would have been runners at the corners. And now it is a 1-1 count. Pretty good swing from LaPlante there. Swing and a miss.
Big hit there.
Good kill on the B from Mr. Riley.
Mr. Riley batting 1,000 on the day.
Pitch is high from John Mass. Pitch might have been a little low there from Mass, but it's called strike. 2-2 count here for Mass. Like to see him go to the fastball, try to blow this hitter away, get this inning over with. Goes with the breaking ball, and that is in there for strike 3. LaPlante just looks at it, and that was a nasty pitch. A lot of break there, nothing he could do. And that is John Mass's second strikeout of the game.
Kind of looked like he got a little carried away with himself at the beginning with a walk, but he got right back into control by the end of that with a great pitch, like you said.
We are back for the second half of the second inning here. Catcher Nick Spanner will lead it off for Portsmouth. Mac Dunn is on deck, and Gavin Bishop is also due up this inning. Lively comes back out for his second inning of work. First pitch to Spanner. Good swing. Drilled down the left field line. That is called a fair ball. Spanner is coming into second, and he will stay there. A leadoff double from Nick Spanner.
Nice
That was
hit
a
there
great
from
swing
Spanner.
right down the line.
Now batting for Portsmouth, your shortstop, number 11, Mac Dunn.
Spanner might have been a little bit out in front of that one, but just enough to pull it down the left field line. Fair ball. And that is a leadoff double. And now steps in Mac Dunn. First pitch to Dunn in the dirt for ball 1.
Mac Dunn's been great as of late. I mean, last game had the only RBI of the game in their 2-1 loss. 2 and 4 in the game before. He's been hitting great recently.
Captain for Portsmouth. He's definitely been great so far. As that ball is high, 2-0 count. Mac definitely a great patient hitter. He's not going to swing at anything that he doesn't like. Third pitch. And that is high as well. 3-0 count. So a great eye from Mac Dunn so far. Likely it will take all the way here, as Linley has come out a little wild in this inning. 3-0 pitch is high again. And there's 2 on for Gavin Bishop here. So a 4-pitch walk from Linley. Great at bat from Mac Dunn. And now they've got a chance to bring in the first runs of the game here. Gavin Bishop.
Not a great start for Linley with the double to start and then a walk and 4 pitches.
First
Still
pitch to
back in
Bishop.
control.
In there for strike 1. Second pitch. Hits the outside there. Might have been a little bit outside, but it's called strike 2. 0-2 count here. Runners on first and second for Gavin Bishop. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Good job there by Bishop to stay alive. Bishop batting just over 300 this year. He's been great so far for Portsmouth. Made a diving catch in the game against South Kingstown to save a run. So he's been great on both sides of the ball. And now here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Great breaking pitch there from Lively. And now that is the first out of the second inning. Needed an out there for SK. So a big strikeout from Linley. Now there's 1 out, 2 on for the center fielder, Tegan Brady.
And Tegan Brady in their last matchup, he actually got hit by one of Broody's pitches. He caught a 96-mile-per-hour fastball to his backside.
That cannot feel good.
Yeah, no, I cannot say I'd want to be on the receiving end of one of those.
That definitely left a mark.
Yeah, he showed me the video of it, and I was in disbelief that he was walking.
Yeah, Broody is definitely a serious pitcher. He's got a flamethrower for an arm.
That is the best way to describe it.
So 1-1 count here for Tegan Brady. Here's the pitch. Looks like the ump's giving him the outside a little bit. So 1-2 count here for Tegan Brady.
Mac Dunn's taking a big lead off on first. Kind of looked like he was
Ball
about to
is
go on
in
that
there
one.
for strike 3. Tegan laughing a little bit. I don't think he liked that call. Looked like it may have been a little low. So now, pretty good comeback from Linley, as he's got 2 out now after letting both men on. As the DH Shane Harvey steps in. Shane suffered a pretty bad foot injury. He missed the first couple games of the season, but now he's in for Portsmouth as he swings at strike 1.
It's good to see him back. I mean, he missed a lot of the football season during the fall, and I know he wanted to be out here, so it's good to have him back for this team.
Big, strong hitter Shane Harvey is. 0-1 pitch. That ball is hit pretty well, and Shane will reach on first base as he hit between the gap of the third baseman and shortstop. That will go down as a single for Shane Harvey, and now the bases are loaded for Casey Cord, the third baseman. Spanner almost rounded third there after the glove came off from the shortstop of SK, but he stayed, and now the bases are loaded. And a big at-bat for the 9-hitter here for Portsmouth. The 0-1 pitch from Lineley. That is high for ball one. So 2 hits and a walk this inning from Lineley as the bases loaded. As he throws the third pitch of the at-bat to Cord, and that is ball 2. That ball is low, but it's called strike 2. Now 2-2 count. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. And that is the 4th strikeout of the game for Lineley. And it came at a big time with the bases loaded. Nowhere to put Casey Cord, and he strikes him out.
Looked like a very dangerous opportunity for Portsmouth, but they leave 3 guys on base. Not a great outing for Lineley, but he gets out of there without a run, so.
So we're back for the top of the 3rd here at Bob Crudup Memorial Stadium. 2 innings, no runs for either team. John Mass will take the mound again for the 3rd inning. He's given up a walk, struck out 2, and everything else has been on the ground. As he throws strike 1.
I gotta say, this feels like the nicest day we've been here. I mean,
Absolutely.
no wind, unheard of.
Likely the nicest day of the year here. It's around 75. As that one is popped up. Just in the outfield, Tegan Brady calls it off, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Jonah Moniz is retired. First batter of the inning.
Up for SK, first baseman, number 11, Ryan O'Rourke.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Rourke, will step in for SK. John Mass still yet to give up a hit. First pitch is grounded to the second baseman. David Spiegel gathers and throws to first base. Quick second out for SK.
Good play there from Spiegel, got his body in front of it. Didn't want that one going past him.
Yeah, good work so far from David Spiegel. He's had a couple of grounders hit to him. And now the top of the order will come back up for SK. Connor Kelly, excuse me. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out. First pitch is in there. Breaking ball from John Mass just hits the outside corner. One pitch is high and outside. 1-1 here for Kelly. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat is fouled behind. Now 1-2 count for John Mass. Look for a new attack with the fastball here. Blow it past Kelly. 2 outs. 1-2 count. The pitch is swung on and hit deep into right field. That one is fouled out of play. And Caleb Banks was coming on, looking to make the play. Almost made a beautiful diving catch.
May have had the wind knocked out of him on that one.
Looked like that ball may have been landing fair, but just foul. That was fair. Banks but
Almost a great effort there from Banks, too. I mean, he put his body on the line for that one, almost had that out.
what a catch that would have been. John Mass with another 1-2 pitch. And his fastball is hit pretty hard to the shortstop, Mac Dunn. Good gather, and he will throw it to O Malone with a pretty good catch to retire the side for SK. And a quick half inning from John Mass. He's thrown 3, no hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts.
Malone really stretched on that one for that out.
Back for the bottom of the third here. Back to the top of the order for Portsmouth. Leading off is Caleb Banks. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his first at-bat. Lindley back out for his third inning of work as he throws strike 1 on the check swing from Caleb Banks. The first base umpire said he went. Now the second pitch to Banks. Another little check swing foul. And there's a quick 0-2 count for Mr. Banks. Third pitch from Linley. Fouled off by Caleb Banks. Staying alive in the count. Caleb Banks almost made a miraculous diving catch there in the top of the third. Might have gotten the wind knocked out of him. So tough at bat here for him.
Yeah.
But he hits it pretty hard. That one will go foul.
He's definitely doing a good job of staying alive here.
Yeah.
Quick 0-2, 2 foul balls now.
Couple of tough pitches from Linley. Fouled off by Banks. And now he'll do the 0-2 again. Banks doesn't offer, now it's 1-2. A little bit surprised. Umpire didn't call that one. He's been giving him the outside of the plate a little bit, but nonetheless, here's the pitch. That one is low. Pretty good at bat here from Caleb Banks. 2-2 count.
6 pitches already this inning, too. Really racking up the pitches at this point.
Linley is ready. The 2-2 pitch is in there for strike 3, and Banks knew it right away. Very upset with himself as he slams the bat down. Knew that one was a strike right away. Pretty good. Looked like a slider there from Linley. Hit
May
right
have
the
tried to
middle of
break-
the plate. Quick, easy call for the umpire.
May have tried to break his bat there if it wasn't made of metal. Would have been interesting to see if he could have done it.
So Banks with his second strikeout of the game. And Lineley has 5 for SK. As the first pitch is high to John Mass. A little bit of a pitcher's battle here. Hits the outside of the plate. Strike 1. BC commit John Mass at the plate. Ready for the third pitch. That one is low. Ball 2. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Swung and popped up. That one will go out of play. Foul ball. 2-2. You can always hear Captain David Spiegel over there on the sideline cheering on his teammates.
He really is a big piece of energy for this team. I know he was upset to not be able to hit today, but you always hear his energy, and he's always a great teammate.
And another strikeout for Lineley as he leaves another Portsmouth batter very upset with themselves. He's got 6 strikeouts on the day. So besides that beginning of the second inning, he's done a great job so far. Portsmouth batters haven't really gotten much off of him, only 2 hits. And now steps Owen Malone, first baseman. That ball's inside for ball 1. One 0 pitch is high. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is fouled up high, popped up, out of play for Owen Malone.
Looks
2-1
like that
count.
one was coming a little bit towards us for a little while.
Yeah, scared me a little bit. The MIT commit. Owen Malone at the plate. Looks ready. 2-1 pitch. That one's in the dirt. Working a pretty good at bat here so far, Owen Malone is. Here's a 3-1 pitch. That one is high. And Owen Malone works a walk.
Another walk on Malone. He leads this team with walks. I believe that's up to at least 12 on the year for Owen Malone.
A lot of good plate appearances for him.
Batting for Portsmouth, the catcher, number 21, Nick Spanner.
And now Mick Spanner is up, who's 1 for 1 on the day. He took a first pitch swing and drilled it down the left field line for a double back in the second inning. So, chance for him to drive in an RBI here with Owen Malone on first base. He's got some great speed. First pitch hits the corner. 0-1. Pick on Owen Malone. Isn't there in time. He gets back to first base. Owen Malone takes a big lead over there at first base. He'll take off. The throw to second base is not in time. Owen Malone steals second base. So now a runner in scoring position for Portsmouth. So any hit for Nick Spanner might drive in the run here.
Good takeoff from Malone.
So man on second, 2 outs. 1-1 count for Nick Spanner. That ball is low. 2-1. Big at bat here for Nick Spanner. Looking to drive in the first run of the game. Here's the pitch. Pretty good swing. That one's drilled out into the gap. Right fielder ranging over, and he makes a good catch. That for sure saves a run for South Kingstown as we stay scoreless off a pretty good swing from Nick Spanner.
Absolutely. Malone was already rounding third when that ball hit the mitt.
So we are back for the top of the fourth inning here. John Mass back out again. And leading off for South Kingstown is Brandon Westerfield. Then after him is Ben Broody, and Pat Rule is up after that. So John Mass has to deal with 2, 3, 4 here. And the first pitch of the top of the fourth is in there for a low, called strike one. Westerfield is 0 for 1 on the day so far. Second pitch is low and outside. 1-1. John Mass deals the 1-1 pitch. Pretty good swing. It's fouled out. Malone not able to make the catch over the fence. And it's fouled out. Good effort there by Malone. And it is a 1-2 count. Mass waits. Now deals. 1-2 pitch is a little high. Looked like that one may have been a strike, but
Considering how much the ump's been giving them, I was a little surprised they didn't call that one a strike.
thought that one may have dropped in there for strike 3, but now it's 2-2 count. And that is called strike 3 on the outside corner. Great pitch there from John Mass as he gets his third strikeout of the game.
For SKDH, number 12, Ben Broody.
And now steps in Ben Broody. Big right-handed hitter. Struck out in his first at-bat on a great slider from John Mass that just hung and fell right into the plate. So now for the first pitch from Mass. Bit outside. Ball 1. Mass with the second pitch. And that one is low. 2-0 count. Broody waits for the third pitch. Swings at it. Big chopper to David Spiegel. Runs to his right, makes the play, and a great throw. Well done by David Spiegel there to grab that ball, throw it over there to Malone. He had to hurry a little bit. Broody pretty fast.
Another
And
good play from Spiegel.
Now batting second baseman, number 14.
he's looked really comfortable there so far.
He has. I know he works on his game a lot. He works on taking ground balls all the time in gym class, in his in his free time mostly, and it's really coming alive right now. I think he's gotten hit to at least 3 times now.
Yeah.
He's successful in all 3.
Definitely good field work from David Spiegel. And a pitch. Looks like that one may have hit all of the plate. Not sure how that one was called a ball.
Yeah, it looks like
And,
he's, I don't know, making up for the earlier calls, because I'm not really sure about that one.
that one hits the plate, and it's called strike 2. Pat Rule in the box for SK. Third pitch of the at-bat is in there for strike 2. Nice breaking ball from John Mass there. Pat Rule 0 for 1 in this one. 2 outs. And that one is swung on for strike 3. Quick inning for John Mass there as he picks up 2 more strikeouts, and he is still working a no-hitter through 4 innings.
Nick Spanner also doing a great job with framework. I mean, some of those, especially that last second to last pitch, the breaking ball, looked a little low, but made it look for a strike and got the call.
Yeah, he's done a great job so far. And we will see you for the bottom half of the 4th inning.
Number 11, Mac Dunn.
We are back for the bottom of the 4th inning here. Mac Dunn steps in. He worked a walk in his first at-bat. Linely back out for the 4th inning. First pitch is low. 1-0 for Mac Dunn. Like I said before, Mac with a great eye. He's not going to swing at anything he doesn't want. As we saw him work a 4-0 walk in his first at-bat. Second pitch is drilled into right field. That one gets down. Good hit for Mac Dunn. Pretty good job on the right fielder to cut that one off and deny him from an extra base hit. But nonetheless, a strong single from Mac Dunn. And he has been on in both at-bats.
Great hit from Mac Dunn. Looked like he had that ball on the edge of his glove to keep Mac at first.
Now Gavin Bishop steps into the batter's box. Struck out in his first at-bat. Trying to get redemption here. That ball is low, ball 1. So Mac Dunn has seen 6 pitches this game so far. He took 5 of them for balls, and the 6th pitch he destroyed into right field.
Wow.
He
So
has been a truly great hitter so far for Portsmouth.
I think you saying he doesn't swing at anything he doesn't like is just right now proving itself because,
Right.
as you said, 5 balls. And the only one he swung at was a single.
So the pickoff doesn't get him as he gets back in there at the first base. Here's the pitch to Gavin Bishop. Just outside. Swing. Looks like he got a piece of that, but that's into the mitt. Strike 2. Gavin Bishop takes a second. Gathers himself. Looks ready for the pitch. Lindley throws. Swung on, fouled back. That one came right at us. Don't worry, I had you protected.
Yeah, I flinched a little bit, not gonna lie. Forgot about the fence, the glass, and you.
I had it covered. Used to play a little bit of baseball myself back in the day.
Played a little baseball myself, but didn't go too well.
And now Gavin Bishop swings and misses for strike 3. Upset at himself. That's his second strikeout of the game. And that is the 8th for Lindley. So Lindley has given up 5 base runners, 3 hits, and 2 walks. But he's got 8 strikeouts. And on the other side, Mass is working a no-hitter, only 1 walk, but he's only struck out 4. So both pretty good games so far for both pitchers. Still no runs scored, as there's 1 on and 1 out for Tegan Brady here. Struck out in his first at-bat. First pitch is high to him. Tegan Brady, the big, speedy center fielder out there. He's got a great arm as well. Swings on that one. 1-1 now for Tegan Brady.
Deegan's pretty calm at most times. You saw he got a little upset the first at-bat, and
Definitely was a tough call at strike 3 on him, but we'll see how he responds here.
yeah, he's
1-1
not
count.
one to show much emotion of anger at anything. Just
Brady
kinda smiles
definitely,
it off.
Brady definitely a little late on that one. Swing and a miss. Now it's 1-2. Mac Dunn takes his lead at first base. 1-2 pitch. It's outside for ball 2. So the count is even at 2-2. On deck is Shane Harvey. 2-2 pitch. Just outside. And now the count is full here for Tegan Brady. Pretty good at bat so far.
Good eye from Tegan, especially starting with that 1-2 count.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Tough swing there from Tegan Brady. That one was a little high. Likely would have been called a ball, but that's his second strikeout of the game here.
Now batting the DH, number 7, Shane Harvey.
And now Shane Harvey steps in. Mac Dunn on first base after the leadoff single. Since then, Bishop and Brady have both fanned. And now Harvey looking to get a hit. Shane Harvey waits for the second pitch. Swings on it. Hits it pretty good out to right field. Tough play for the right fielder with the sun. But he gets under it and makes the catch. And again, Portsmouth get the leadoff runner. Can't bring him home. And 4 innings gone. No score for either team. We got a little bit of a pitcher's duel here so far.
Definitely.
We're back here. It's a sunny day in Portsmouth for the top of the 5th inning here. No score for either team. Gavin Rodman steps into the batter's box for SK to lead it off. And the first pitch from John Mass. A little outside there. Ball 1. Rodman with a ground out to David Spiegel in his first at-bat. Second pitch, outside as well. 2-0 count. Two-0 pitch from John Mass. In there for strike 1. Good looking fastball there. Rodman waits. Swings at that pitch. And it's fouled off to the left. Now the count is even at 2-2. John Mass looking for his 5th strikeout on the day. John Mass with the pitch. Check swing from Rodman is fouled off to the left. Rodman gets ready, fixes his helmet a little bit. Now Mass is ready with the 2-2 pitch. Little low there. And Rodman has worked himself a full count.
Definitely very patient this time. He kind of was swinging a little earlier. Wasn't really being patient with the pitches that were coming to him, and looks like he's definitely got more patience now.
Swung on, and it is drilled to the second baseman, David Spiegel, who fumbles it a little bit. Couldn't make the clean play. And the play at first base is called safe. So that will likely go down as an error for David Spiegel after we talked about how well he was doing. And
Yeah.
how he makes an error on a relatively routine play there at second base. Coach Long comes out. I don't think he liked the call. It was definitely bang, bang play. And, you know, they say tie goes to the runner, so.
Yeah, not much of a discussion there as Long goes back to the bench. Not too happy with that one, but again, like you said, pretty routine play, just fumbled it a little. But for the most part, good day for David Spiegel, just got to clean up the little things. A little unfortunate on that one.
Bunt comes down from Masur, and it is caught by Owen Malone. Tries to double him up at first, but he gets back just in time.
Good play from Malone on that one. Heads up play. It looked like Owen Malone was taking a few steps in right off the hit.
Now batting left fielder number 2, Graham LaPlante.
So the failed bunt from Masur leads LaPlante in with 1 on and 1 out. First pitch to LaPlante is in there for strike 1. Quick fastball from John Mass. That pitch is way outside from Mass. Little hop off the mound. Don't think he liked that one too much.
There's a lot of respect for that first base speed there. A lot of takeoff area. Nick Spanner doing a good job of keeping him there.
Ground ball is hit towards Mac Dunn. No chance for 2. Gets the play at first base, though. Well done by Mac Dunn.
Good throw from Mac. Could have had a chance at the double play, but it looked like there was a steal attempt on that one.
Yeah, definitely a big lead off Good job. Good base running from Rodman. Not allowed a double play, so it was perfectly hit right down to Mac Dunn, who fielded it cleanly. Throws on to first base, and now there's 2 out. And Rodman is at second base now. So now Moniz steps in, swings at the first pitch, and it is fouled back.
Dodged out of the way of that one.
Yep. Definitely really dangerous.
Yeah. It's not too safe up here in this very concealed area.
Yep, in the booth behind the fence.
Never know when the foul ball is going to come right through.
That ball is hit hard by Moniz, but it's high, and it is easy play for Gavin Bishop to end the inning.
John Mass was already off the field by the time Gavin Bishop got that one.
A lot of trust in his outfielders there. As Rodman is able to reach on the error from David Spiegel, but nothing to show for it, as it is still scoreless after 4.5 innings. 5.5 innings. It's now the bottom half of the 5th. Leading off is Casey Cord for Portsmouth. Linley is back out there for SK. He's pitched 4 innings, given up 3 hits, walked 2, and struck out 9. So a good day for him so far, as the freshman Casey Cord steps in. Due up after him is Caleb Banks, and then John Mass. And the first pitch to Casey Cord is in there for a strike. Pitch 2. Fouled off by Casey Cord. 0-2 count now. Third pitch from Linley. It's just outside. Good eye there from Cord. One-two pitch. Pretty good swing there by Cord. Good job to stay alive. Fouled out by the first base line. So it stays 1-2. Pitch to Cord. Swung on. Popped up on the infield. Rodman comes in and makes the play over there by third base. So 1 down for Portsmouth. As Banks steps in. He was really upset with himself after that last at-bat. Threw the bat down. He's had a tough day so far, 2 strikeouts. As he swings at first pitch. That one is low. And now it is 0-1. Second pitch to the at-bat here. Banks is low. 1-1. So 2 times through the order for Portsmouth as Banks fouls that one off. One-two count now for Banks. He will look at that pitch inside. 2-2 now. Two. Pretty good swing from Banks, and that will get down for a single. So a great at bat from Banks, stays alive, and you'd love to see a single there from him after the last at bat. Get out of his head a little bit. And now there's 1 on, 1 out for John Mass.
It seems like they've started off each inning. They've gotten someone on relatively early. Now let's see if they can finish one off now. At least get someone into scoring position on this one.
Mass swings at the first pitch.
Looks like that one's coming back towards us. Got a lot of safety back here. Feels good to be back here.
Yep. Beautiful day here in Portsmouth. Perfect day for some baseball. John Mass takes the second pitch. That is low, and now it is 1-1. Yeah. Big Cracker Jacks fan myself.
No. Yeah, we went, we both went game, was it opening day for them? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, then it's just all card. It's funny because they have the guys that are selling them in the stands and they have the things on their arms.
Mass looks at that pitch. 2-2 now for Mass. That pitch that he fouled off actually got stuck in the fence right behind us. That fence wasn't there, that was coming right for your head. And I wasn't protecting you that time.
That's why we got the fence.
2-2 pitch. And Mass swings at a pitch that hit him. And he is going to be called out. That ball ran inside, hit him in the shoulder. And
not happy with
he
that one.
tried to check his swing, couldn't hold up. And he is out on a pitch that hit him. So that was interesting.
Mass went behind the dugout for a little while on that one. Wasn't too pleased with himself, wasn't too happy with the call.
Definitely tough to swing at a pitch that hits you. That's not very forgiving.
No, not really.
And now 2 outs for Portsmouth. Caleb Banks on at first after his little bloop single into the right in front of the center fielder. And now Owen Malone looks at the second pitch and swings at it. Gonna grab a new ball here. Two out, 1 on. 0-2 count. Mass looks at that pitcher, or Malone looks at that pitch in the dirt. Banks takes off for second, and he will be in there for the second stolen base of the day for Portsmouth. Malone had one earlier, and now Caleb Banks gets one. And 2 outs, runner in scoring position for Malone. So a big at bat here. Might be able to drive in the first run of the game. 1-2 count. Fouled back for Owen Malone. So it stays 2-2 now. Banks with a big lead at second. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit pretty hard. That's popped up. Left fielder comes in and is able to make the play. And that will go down as a fly out for Owen Malone.
Good catch
And
from the
again,
fielder.
another runner stranded for Portsmouth as we are 5 innings through. Still no score here.
Nothing really going on now. I mean, definitely left at least 5 players on base, 3 in scoring position. Definitely been more dangerous than the South Kingstown team so far, but we'll see what happens in the top of the 6th.
Welcome back to the top of the 6th here. Bob Crude at Memorial Stadium in Portsmouth. John Mass out for the 6th inning of work. He's only allowed 2 base runners, 1 on a walk, 1 on an error. But he's done great so far, and looking for likely more of the same here. As the leadoff hitter is Ryan O'Rourke, the first baseman. So he swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. Mass ready with the second pitch. Breaking ball dips right over the plate. O'Rourke couldn't help himself but swing at that one. Now it's 0-2. O'Rourke takes a pitch inside, almost hit him. That was a quick fastball from Mass. That would have hurt.
Yeah, I mean, talked about Teagan getting hit yesterday, and that was a low area. Looked like that one was very high up. Could have caused some real damage on that one.
And I don't want to see that at all. There's another pitch inside. Curveball from Mass. And it's 2-2 now. Ryan O'Rourke looks like he's playing a little bit of dodgeball out there.
Dip, duck, dive, and dodge.
Yes, that is the 5 Ds of dodgeball. As that ball is fouled off.
That one just rainbowed over us.
No, it
keeping
didn't.
us out of harm's way.
So now the 2-2 pitch from Mass is in there for strike 3. Called strike 3. Great pitch. Painted the corner there from Mass. Nice fastball.
That one.
Good job by Spanner to frame it. And that is John Mass's 5th strikeout of the night. So now steps in Connor Kelly, the center fielder. Back to the top of the order for SK. That pitch is high to Kelly, and that goes for ball 1. So John Mass with 5 strikeouts. And on the other side, Linley has doubled him with 10. So, you know, John Mass still working a no-hitter, but not as many strikeouts, but, you know, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, especially in a
really
0-0
just comes down
game.
to discipline from the hitters, if anything. But
Exactly. And a lot of defense so far.
yeah. Not a lot of strong contact off of him, that's for sure.
Definitely.
That pitch goes outside. So 3-0 now.
Definitely like when John Mass goes a little more low with his pitches, especially because Nick Spanner's doing such a great job painting the corners.
That one's in there for strike 1. Looks like Kelly was going to take all the way there. So 3-1. See if Mass can fight back from this count, as that pitch is way outside. So Kelly works the second walk of the game for SK. And he's on base for the first time today. And now Coach Long will come out, check on his pitcher, John Mass. John Mass has had a dominant day so far. Not really sure about the need for this one. Maybe just he's seen something he doesn't like, or...
Yeah, I mean, maybe the way the last inning ended with his strikeout after getting hit, he's just worried about the nerves a little bit. He wasn't too pleased with himself, just making sure he's calmed down before ending this inning.
Yeah, a couple of wild pitches from him in that at-bat, but looks like he'll continue on here.
Yeah, nothing more than just a little checkup, making sure his day's going well.
Okay, the shortstop, number 7. Brandon Westerfield.
So Kelly on at first after the walk, and now steps in as the shortstop, Brandon Westerfield. Kelly is very fast over there at first base. I'm sure they'll be paying a lot of attention to him over there, as Mass has already looked over his shoulder 2 times at him. Mass again looks over his shoulder at Kelly. Taking a long time to throw this first pitch. Here it is. That ball's inside.
Checking over there to first a lot. Might throw him off a little, but really worried about that guy going to second and into scoring position.
Be interesting to see what Mass throws at this at-bat, because likely going to see a lot of fastballs like that.
Definitely.
We know Kelly is most likely than not going to take off for second base. Going to want to get it there in time, give Spanner a chance to throw him out at second. Another fastball from Mass as Kelly does take off. That's grounded to third base. Cord with the throw over to first, and he gets him in time, and Kelly stays over there at second. So good throw from Cord, good fielding, and that retires Westerfield. But it is a productive out, and it moves Kelly to second base. 2 out, and that brings up senior Ben Broody, who again coming into this game is batting .432, so definitely a dangerous hitter, and it's probably the most significant at bat of the day so far. His first pitch is there, just outside for ball 1.
Definitely not the guy John Mass would prefer to see with a guy in scoring position, but he also does love the competition and likes to see the pitcher.
Huge at bat here. 2 D1 commits going at it as that ball is drilled up the field into center field. Tegan Brady with the throw home will not be in time, and Kelly will score from second base on the double from Ben Broody, and that will score the first run of the game. Huge at bat from Ben Broody,
Absolutely
able to
crushed
just
that ball.
fight that one off into center field. Didn't hit it too well, but he did enough, and Tegan Brady not enough on that throw, as Kelly with the speed from second base was able to score. So Broody's still on at second base. John Mass not out of trouble yet, as Pat Rule will step in. So the leadoff, or not the leadoff, the second at-bat walk from Kelly is what scores the run. And the first hit John Mass has given up all day ends up being an RBI double, which is truly unfortunate. It's been a great day for him. He's had no run support, unfortunately. But he's still got Rule to deal with here. Tagged one into left field in his first at-bat, then struck out in his second at-bat. Mass ready with the pitch. Ground ball to third base. Casey Cord steps up and makes the throw. So that retires the side, but not until Ben Broody knocks an RBI double in. And SK ends up taking a 1-0 lead here. Portsmouth down to 6 outs before they are able to tie this or even take the lead.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, definitely unfortunate for John Mass. He's had such a great game so far, but we'll see how Portsmouth responds being down 1-0.
So we're back for the bottom half of the 6th inning. Leading off will be catcher Nick Spanner, who's 1 for 2 on the day. He had a double down in the third base line and then lined out in his next at bat. Made good contact in both at bats, so he'll look to do more of the same as Linley comes out for his 6th inning of work. He's given up 4 hits, but he's struck out 10 batters so far, so pretty good day from him. No earned runs. He'll look to do more of the same here. Spanner looks at that pitch. Maybe a little low, but that is in there for strike 2. And he falls behind quick.
Both catchers have done a great job today of painting those corners. Yumps have been giving it to them, and they've been doing a good job of taking advantage of it.
Wow. A great slider from Linley. And Spanner goes down quick in 3 pitches. So the 11th strikeout of the game from Linley. And pitchers have been dominating for SK. They are just murdering this Portsmouth team between Broody earlier this week, only giving up 3 hits, striking out 17. And now Linley, who's got 11 strikeouts on the day so far, no earned runs. And it's just been tough for these Patriots hitters.
It's interesting because, I mean, Broody, obviously the big name, D1 athlete, MLB prospect. And, I mean, they were talking about this game, and you weren't really hearing anything about Linley, but, I mean, he's 11 strikeouts with 5 more outs at least. And, I mean, he's been having just as good of a game. Maybe not as much heat on his throws, but solid game as well. Ish.
Macdon looks at the first strike. Now it's 2-1. Macdon worked a walk in his first bat and then drilled a single to right field. Good day for him so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. That's high. And it is 3-1. So Macdon, another typical good at bat from him so far. And he has been a struggle for Linley.
Yeah, hasn't really been able to have any leeway with him.
And he takes ball 4.
Wow.
So on base for all 3 at bats from Macdon. An impressive day at the plate from him. And that's just become the norm from him. Been a great hitter for this team. And now Gavin Bishop looks to do something here with a man on and a man out. He's got 2 strikeouts on the day. So an important at bat here from him. That ball is low and in there for strike 1. Mac Dunn slides back into first on the pickoff. I feel like I've said that a couple of times today, that's for sure.
Definitely. MacDunn takes a big lead off twice.
Good bunt down the third base line from Gavin Bishop. Play is just in time to get him, but it's a productive out and a good bunt down the third base line. A little strong. Had some pace down the line, which made it easier for the third baseman, but nonetheless
strong
moves
throw,
Mac
too.
down to second base.
Strong throw from third, too, as Gavin almost got there, but line drive right to first.
So Brady with a huge at-bat here has a chance to tie the game for Portsmouth with a runner in scoring position. He's had 2 at-bats and struck out both times, so looking for something here. Swings at the second pitch. Nothing to show for it. It's 1-1 now. 2 outs. This may be one of the last opportunities for Portsmouth here, so big at bat from Tegan Brady. As he looks at the third pitch, in for strike 2. And now he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off by Tegan Brady just over the Portsmouth dugout.
You can almost see it. Kind of looks like he's predetermining what he's going to swing at. He lifts his front foot up a little bit as he's about to swing, and looks like that's almost coming out before he even swings.
That pitch is high, so now it's even at 2-2. Mac Dunn with a leadoff at second. 2-2 pitch is high for ball 3. Shane Harvey is on deck here. He's already got a single on the day. 3-2 pitch to Brady. It's fouled off just behind home plate. So he's worked a good at-bat here.
Back-to-back full counts for Tegan.
Last time we saw him swing at a pitch above the zone. Hopefully not this time, as he's fouled off another one. Again, just behind the Portsmouth dugout. So he's had a good at-bat here, staying alive in the count. Giving Lindley a little bit of problems here. Three-two pitch again. Fouled off again.
Another one right behind us. At this point, it looks like they're just swinging for us.
This is what definitely frustrates you as a pitcher when you get an at-bat like this. You had him 2 strikes, 1 and 2, and he's just worked a great at-bat here. Fouled off everything you've thrown. And now he waits for the 3-2 again. And it is popped up in the infield. Second baseman comes in and makes the easy play. And you can see the fist pump from Linley as he is excited after that one. Great inning of work there. And
Yeah,
Portsmouth down again.
definitely did a good job, especially with a long at-bat there from Brady. Stayed in there, took a few foul balls from Tegan, and ended it with the flyout.
So we're back for the top of the seventh. Last inning of the game here. John Mass is out for the seventh inning. Wasn't sure if we'd see a closer or come in or not, but he is back out there nonetheless. Giving up a hit, giving up a run. Just one on each side, though, as he works against Gavin Rodman, at third baseman. Throws that one in there for strike one.
Yeah, like you said, it was a little, I don't want to say unexpected, but I kind of thought they might switch it up, bring in a closer. So they've got a few pitchers back there. Jonathan Silvera definitely had a good game yesterday, or a couple days ago.
And that is a bloop single for Gavin Rodman on the first at-bat. Second hit of the game for the SK. That one just barely got over the head of shortstop Mac Dunn. Wasn't great contact, but it was enough for a leadoff single here, and this could be trouble again for John Mass. So Rodman has put it into play on each of his three at-bats. He had a ground out, as John Mass might be able to double up here. First to second, David Spiegel with the throw to first base, not in time, but they get Rodman at second. Really not a great bunt there from Masur. He's lucky that he even reached, or else that would have been a double play.
Yeah, Rodman was also taken off for the steal, and he kind of second-guessed himself because of the bunt. A little unfortunate for him, but good play there. Fortunate not to get the out at first, but
Tough throw there from David Spiegel. Took a big bounce way before the first base, so good throw may have been able to get him, but he's on at first base with one out.
Thankful for Owen Malone there, too, not to let that go past him, because it did take a big bounce.
That one is drilled out to left field. That one is just foul. What a swing that was from Graham LaPlante. That likely would have been an RBI double if that one was fair, but just barely gets out of the left field line.
A lot of contact recently off Mass, too. They got to wonder if it's coming to the time for a closer soon.
One out, one on for Graham LaPlante. Fouled off the first pitch, 0-1. Mass steps off, looked over at first base. Second pitch. It's a beautiful breaking ball in there for strike two. Mass steps off, looking at the first baseman. Collinsor over there at first base. Mass with the third pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed by Graham LaPlante. He strikes out. Sixth strikeout of the game for John Mass on a beautiful breaking ball.
Looked like he started off this inning a little slow, but definitely getting into his groove now with good strikeout there.
It's been a great game for him. Unfortunate that the hit last inning came when there was a man on second, but only 2 hits in this game. So now Jonah Monis is in. Left-handed hitter. Swings and stings that one up the middle into center field. Tegan Brady collects it. And now first and second here
Great
for
hit
SK.
there.
That was a great swing there by Jonah Monis. Really the best contact we've seen off Mass so far. That went for a single. And now first and second. 2 out for first baseman Ryan O'Rourke. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits the outside corner for a strike one. Swung on and fouled off over the Portsmouth dugout. Now 0-2. Ryan O'Rourke, bottom hitter for SK. He's 0 for 2. with a ground out and a strikeout. Would be a huge hit for SK here if he can come up big. As he's ready for the 0-2 pitch, Mass steals, swings at it, fouls it off down the third base line. So still 0-2 here. John Mass deals. Tough throw from Spanner. Threw it to second, tried to get the runner there. He was way off the bag. Had a chance if it was a decent throw, but just finds the hole right between the second baseman and shortstop Mac Dunn. And lucky that the runner wasn't able to advance. Tegan Brady was out there.
Yeah, it looked like it could have had a chance to make a play there, but again, like you said, not a great throw on that one.
As steps off the bag, trying to pick off the runner at second. Doesn't throw. And now waits for the 1-2 pitch to Ryan O'Rourke. He deals, and it's just up high. So now even count at 2-2. So now 2-2 count. Pitch is just outside. And he works the full count. The number 9 hitter, this would be a real shame if Mass lets this guy get on. Because then you go up to Connor Kelly. You don't want to face him again, that's for sure. Three-two pitch. He deals. And a good swing. Fouled off by Ryan O'Rourke. Staying alive. Mass likes the pitch he sees from Spanner. Now he deals. It's a breaking ball in there, and it froze him up.
Great pitch.
O'Rourke
from
had
Mass
seen
in the inning.
nothing but fastballs that at bat, and the breaking ball really froze him there. And Mass able to walk away with no more runs. And now it is up to the Portsmouth offense in the bottom of the 7th, down 1-0. So we're back getting ready for the final half inning of the game here, likely, as Ryan O'Rourke takes over on the mound for SK. And that'll do it for Lineley. He pitched a great game, gave up 4 hits, 3 walks, had 11 strikeouts though, and he didn't give up a run, so you can't ask much more from him.
No.
Pitched a great game, and now it is up to the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Portsmouth going up against Ryan O'Rourke.
Interesting to see. I mean, like you said, Lineley having a great game. Interesting to see what Portsmouth does against this new pitcher.
So Shane Harvey up first for Portsmouth. First batter to face Ryan O'Rourke. O'Rourke ready with the first pitch. There's a breaking ball just outside. So you can already tell O'Rourke maybe with a little less speed than Lineley. So be interesting to see how Portsmouth deals with this. Now O'Rourke deals the fastball, and Shane Harvey can't catch up to it. So good mix so far from Ryan O'Rourke.
Yeah, a little similar to John Mass with the breaking ball and the fastball. Had a lot of speed on that one.
Third pitch of the at-bat is outside for ball 2. O'Rourke ready with the 2-1 pitch. Shane Harvey swings. Going foul. That will fly over the Portsmouth dugout. So now even count, 2-2. Be huge for Portsmouth if Shane Harvey could get a leadoff walk or even bloop one into center field, get a man on base as he draws the count to 3-2. And on the other side, you cannot allow this man to get on base because that means trouble. Because then you get to John Mass at the 2 spot as he deals the 3-2 pitch, and he takes care of him as Shane Harvey strikes out in a big spot.
Could have been a great chance for Portsmouth to get a man on with 0 outs. A chance for start of the lineup to get going, but big out there.
So O'Rourke strikes out the first batter he sees, and now Casey Cord steps in, the number 9 hitter for Portsmouth. He's 0 for 2 today, and he looked at ball 1. So now the 1-0 pitch. High and outside, ball 2. 2-0 pitch. In there. Oh, not a strike. Interesting. That one looked right over the plate, but must have been a little high. There's 3-0 count.
Catcher did an all right job there. Kind of looked like he was bringing it inside a little bit before it was thrown, but
wow. Cord was almost halfway to first base there, ready for the walk to be drawn, and the umpire calls strike 1. Now the 3-0 pitch. Another pitch that just barely gets the outside corner, and they're really giving him to that. And now it's 3-2. Quick work from O'Rourke here as he's ready. And
wow.
Just about 5 seconds ago, Cord was halfway to first base, and then 3 immediate strikes right after that, and he goes down. Strike 3.
That was quick. I mean,
I couldn't believe what I just saw.
O'Rourke, too. I mean, he was at the mound. He just
he was getting the ball and
he was
firing it.
Jinx.
So now Caleb Banks down to their last out, Portsmouth is. O'Rourke has looked pretty dominant here. That ball swung and it's hit to the shortstop, and that will do it here as O'Rourke comes in, strikes out 2, and Caleb Banks grounds out to the shortstop, and that will do it. Portsmouth unable to salvage the game in the bottom of the 7th, and South Kingstown wins it 1-0.
Banks not too happy with that one as he threw his helmet, and John Mass on deck. He also threw his helmet and his gloves. But good game overall, 1-0. Strong defensive game from both teams, but SK just takes it at the end of this one.
Definitely a pitcher's duel, and Lineley will get the W. O'Rourke will get the save, and John Mass with the loss here. But again, he pitched a great game, only gave up 2 hits, 1 run. But all that he needed was a single from Ben Broody, and that brought in the run. And that was all they needed for the 1-0 win. So thank you for joining us here, and we'll see you next time.